Hello. One of the most valuable things to a business today is not how well your business do or how well your business look. It's actually data. Data is the most important thing, actually one of the most valuable things in the market today. If when I say data, I mean contact information, information on the people who visited your website, information on people who visited your store. The reason why that's important is because you want to be able to reach out to them. You want to be able to target them, if you will. Once they come by your place of business or your establishment, how do you keep up with them? How do you know who came by? How do you know who was interested? How do you respond back to them if they coming in to take a look or coming around for information or just coming to your place of business to do some business? The first thing you want to always be able to get is information. Information is key in today's society. Just think about it. Why do you think Instagram and Facebook and all these different social media people can have give you free accounts? You know what they're doing? They're giving you free accounts in return for data, in return for your information. You could be having a conversation. Of course, you've probably figured this out by now. You could be having a conversation. Next thing you know, it's on your social media page. Well, and they've made millions of dollars, and millions of dollars are constantly being made based on data. So one thing that every business should get into is information and data. And somebody asked me and said, well, can you make a program whereas when people visit my website or people visit my place of business, can you design a program to where I can get that most valuable thing that you said, which is data? Well, sure we can. And we put it all on this kiosk, and we can design it for you and your kiosk and design it for you and your website. And what we have here is a sign-in or check-in program that we designed. So when people come to your website or come to your place of business and you have this kiosk or you have this sign-in template that pops up on your website, you will always be able to get the information. Remember, I told you that data is the most important thing. What kind of data do you get? Well, the only thing that's important is their name, their email address, and possibly their phone number. That's all you need, because that's all social media is gathering from you mainly. They got your name, your email address, and your phone number. Now, this is a program that I designed for the school, and it works this way. It just depends on, and each program, each thing does something different. But I'll just take you to the visitors part, because the visitors are the most important people to your business, whether it's visitors coming to your website that may not buy anything, or visitors coming to your place of business. They need to be able to check in or at least leave the most important thing I told you, and that's data. The name, the email address, and their phone number. So we designed this program for the school, so when people come in, mainly the visitors, because most of the time, if they're already a client or customer, you already have this information. It's mainly set up, you mainly want to get new prospective customers or clients that come to your website or come to your business. So we designed this program specifically for people like yourself. And here we're going to hit visitor, and we're going to want to get their name. I'm going to use my name. Email address. And phone number. And keep in mind, all this information has to be entered before they can move on to the next step, before they can actually see your website, or before they can actually do any business with you. You want to make sure you collect. That is important. Like I said earlier, you want to make sure you get the information of everybody who attends your business or your establishment. And this kiosk is not just designed for somebody that has a store or that has products. It's also designed if you have a business, doctor's office, medical establishment, any kind of establishment that you have, that you want to be able to keep track of everybody that passed by, or everybody that enters your business, or everybody that kind of comes in. You don't want everybody coming in bothering the receptionist. They should be able to come in and sign in. We can design this program to where we can have whatever information that you may want in the program. For instance, as it relates to the Pearson VUE side of the business, if they were to come in and they have to take a test, we can design it with all kind of whatever information that you that you need to collect from that particular individual that comes into your establishment or to your website. This particular Pearson VUE test taker side, they have to have a sign-in sheet or a sign-off sheet. So what we did, we went in and designed a program that once they click Pearson VUE test taker, you see it looks a little different than the visitors section. So let's try it out. What's my email? Sometimes you forget your email. Sometimes you forget your phone number. That's not right. There we go. Okay. Here, this particular company has to have a sign off or a check off sheet. So what we did was we designed this program on the back end of it to where once they read it, they click to acknowledge that they have read it, and then scroll up, and then they can click. Once they get through reading it all, they can click to say that they've read it. And we can design it, a program, whatever you may need to collect from people, whether it's personal information or whatever it may be. We can set it up according to your specifications. See, because this is not coming on, it means something forgot to get read and checked off. So I scrolled it back down, right? Now, see? So we can set it up however you want. And we can design whatever program that you may need that works best for you, that functions well with your establishment, whatever you may need. What most of the time you lack is a developer who can suit your needs. And a lot of paperwork can be eliminated if you just had a local or designer or developer to help you out. Well, that's where the kiosk and us come in at. Even if you don't need the kiosk, you may need some development to help you eliminate some of your paperwork. Just say you got a bunch of things that has to be signed off on. Well, we can take those documents and make them electronically to where they can come in and tap in, and they can sign off that way to kind of help you out with some of your filing. Also, as well, let me show you the back end, particularly of this program, that you can be able to, I don't know if you'll be able to see it well at all, but I'm gonna try to show it to you. Let's see. All right, what this says, because this is a 3-part program that we designed. One is for Pearson VUE test takers, the other one is for visitors, and the other one is for current students. So what we have here, I'm going to show you a little bit about the back end of this particular program. You're able to go in and see, like this says, you may not be able to read it that well, but I'll read it to you. This is the check-in, the check-in sign-in list. And this particular place has it, whereas, let me see, I don't know why this open here. I don't know if it'll show me. Yeah, here it is. It has students here. So I got a list of already in an Excel file. The students, I can't open it up because there's people's personal information in there. But we set it up to where we got a whole Excel file with none but students' information. We have a test taker attachment, already automatically put it in the Excel file. It has all the test takers information, the data information on them, and whatever documents that they may need is saved as a PDF and automatically is emailed to the client. And here, a visitor's Excel sheet that has all the visitors' name and phone numbers and email addresses. So if we want to send out a mass email to all the visitors, say, hey, thank you for stopping by Creations, or if we want to send a mass email out to the test taker, say thank you for taking your test, or whatever you may need, we can set it up however you want. Just start to let your mind think about what you could use it for. What would you do if you had somebody who can design a program for you? And then call us and talk to us about it. Again, my name is Marcus. You can reach me at 662-822-0830. That's 662-822-0830. Thanks.